Running fast from the way it was, jump quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nastra, and if you're not new here, welcome back, boo. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to follow me at all socials at dreadhairs.9. As you guys saw by the title, this is going to be a girl talk. Now, I have did a girl talk before, but this is an updated girl talk one-on-one, okay? So the first question, because we're gonna get right into this, y'all, and not to rush, but I got a couple of questions. And yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of answer these questions that, yeah. Confidence, how to have self-confidence. First of all, confidence is key. I feel as if, as a female, you should always have confidence in what you do, whether that's anything. Like, if that's riding a bike, have confidence riding a bike. But you also just want to have confidence within yourself. Like, you just want to feel secure with yourself and kind of just, I don't know, like when you look at yourself in the mirror, hype yourself up, have confidence, be happy for yourself, make sure that you're sustained and that you're up there. You know, you have to have confidence for yourself, just like how you be hyping up other people, your friends. Have that same confidence that you be having with them for yourself. Self-love and self-respect. So self-love, love yourself how you love that little boy or that little girl. Let's just say it like that, because I know some of y'all, especially teenage girls, y'all could kind of love your significant other more than you love yourself. And if you love them more than you love yourself, then that's where you go wrong at. Because yeah, so have the same type of love that you have for them, for yourself. You have to love yourself. To be happy, you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself, okay, y'all? You have to love yourself. And self-respect, just respect yourself. Your body is your temple. Don't be out here doing, this a third. Your body is your temple. You are your temple. So that means respect yourself. Respect your name. When people bring you up in a room, you want to make sure that they're saying, oh yeah, she's the da-da-da-da. You want them to say good things about you, not bad things. Even though you shouldn't care about what people say, because half of the time what they say is irrelevant. And most of the time, well, all the time what they say is irrelevant. So you shouldn't always, yeah. But I really hope this camera is focused on me, y'all, because then I'm going to have to redo this whole thing. But if it's not, then I'm going to just have to redo it. Also become the best version of yourself. Okay. I say how to become the best version of yourself. I say change the things about yourself and, uplift yourself. Don't beat yourself up. That's not what, becoming the best version of yourself is. Do the things that you wish you could do. If that's going to the gym every day or eating healthy every day, and that's going to push you to be the best version of yourself, then that's what's going to push you to be the best version of yourself. Don't just say you're going to do something, do it. Don't just say, okay, I'm finna learn how to go do this because this is going to make me better myself, and then you don't do it. No, go do it. When you say you're going to do something for yourself, it's for you, not for anybody else, because the world's going to keep moving on and people are going to do what they want to do because it's their life. So it's not this, what you're trying to do for yourself is about you. It's not about, the next person. It's about you. I mean, if you want better for yourself, then you're going to do as much as you can for yourself. Keep God in your life. This should have really been my first topic, but keep God in your life. Without God, especially if you're a Christian. Now, if you're not a Christian, then you can skip past this part. But if you are a Christian, keep God in your life. God does a lot of things that you may not know that he does. He works in mysterious ways. And don't ever question him. Don't ever question him. The day that you question him about anything, you're gonna be like, well, just like if says for instance, how do I explain this? Says for instance, you didn't get this job, right? And you're like, dang, God, you questioning God. God, why you didn't let me get this job? Why? He has something more in store for you. Better than that job. He probably got a job for you that you don't even know that's paying more for you. Gonna have more hours for you. You have to stay close to God. Keep God in your life because he does things that people as in us cannot do. Nobody's greater than him. Keep him in your life and I promise you, you will be happy and successful. How to deal with haters and people who just down talking you, I say cut it. I'm just playing. If it's the hater, sometimes people hate and be weird to you and just hate on you, and half the time people don't even be knowing you. And this is from personal. Sometimes people don't even know you, but they're gonna have something to say about you because of what she said or he said. Okay, they're gonna hate on you at the end of the day. You could be Beyonce and people gonna hate on you. You could be, first of all, people hate on God. If you think that people are not gonna hate on you or talk about you, you're crazy. People hate it on God, the man above. If you think that they're not going to say anything about you or hate on you just a little bit, you're crazy. You're crazy. Okay? You're crazy. I say, don't worry about what they say, what they say about you and what they hating on, whatever. Keep doing what you're doing. You know that you're doing something right when people have something to say. Period. You know that you're doing something right when people have something to hate on. Okay? You know you're doing something right. How to deal with toxic relationships and relationship advice. Okay. I say sometimes toxic relationships, how people treat their significant other, and even though like you can literally do so much for your partner, feel like you're doing so much for them, it's not much you can do for someone to want to be loved. If they don't want to be loved by you, then they don't want to be loved by you. And there's nothing you could do about that. And sometimes how people treat their significant other, or how people treat people in general, because like relationships could be talking about friendships or anything. How people treat you is sometimes a reflection of how they feel about themselves. If they're treating you like, then they don't think they are okay. Like some people really treat other people bad because they're not happy with themselves. They're not happy with themselves, so they're tearing other people down because they're not happy. And even though that might not be their intentions, but they do it. They still do it though. If they're not happy with themselves, then they're not gonna be happy to be with you. To deal with the toxicness, I say just cut it out. Once a relationship gets toxic, I'm not going to say it's impossible to get it from toxic back to the happiness and back to the happy stage. It's just going to take a lot for the both of y'all. And if y'all are not willing to, grow from that toxic era in y'all relationship, then y'all should just cut it off. Because if y'all can't go through the hard times, and I feel as if everyone goes through a hard time in their relationships. Everyone has their little arguing phase that they go through in their relationships. It's just something that you guys have to learn from and grow from as significant others to one another. Let's see, if people are jealous of you or give off jealous vibes, I say let them be jealous. Sometimes people are very jealous and stuff because they wish they could do the things you could do, and they wish they are in the place in life where you're at. Okay, jealousy is not always like, jealousy is weird, very much weird, and nobody should ever try and normalize jealousy, because jealousy is not okay. You should always be happy for others when they're getting their flowers, as in when they're getting the things that they deserve. You should be happy for them. It should not be a jealousy type of thing, and that goes for friends, relationships, anything. You should be happy for the people around you, because when you receive your flowers, you're gonna want people to be happy for you, giving you a round of applause for you. Okay, so don't be jealous. And if people are jealous to you, let them be jealous. It's nothing that you can do. And if they give off any sign of jealousy, cut them off. They don't need to be around you. Nobody that's jealous should be around you, and it's not even healthy to no. Healing. I say, for my advice for healing is to really say, okay, let's say it like this. Let's say I'm gonna give a little example of healing. So let's say, I hope this makes sense, y'all, when I say it. Let's say your teacher says, okay, we have a test coming up, right? Listen, y'all, I'm gonna get to it. Let's say your teacher says, we have a test coming up, blase, blase, da-da-da-da. And you're like, okay, what should I study? Now this is you asking yourself now. You're the teacher now. You have to ask yourself, what should I study in order to heal? Whether that's learning how to be alone. Sometimes healing, you need to learn how to be alone. Like, if this makes sense, I probably sound so stupid, but this is literally what I do when it's time to heal. Like, this is what I do. Like, this is my advice. Like, this is what I do. In order for me to heal, I have to know exactly what I need to work on. Whether that's being alone, learning how to love myself, learning how to care for myself, learning self-respect, anything. If that's what I have to work on, and if those are the questions that I'm asking my teacher, and she tells me back, hey, I need you to work on your self-respect, how to love yourself, and blase blase, then the student will go back, which is you. The student will go back and study those things and work on those things, so when the test comes up, you ace it. Straight like that. And what I mean by testing, let's just say healing. You healing from a relationship. You were in a toxic relationship. Let's say you were the toxic one in a relationship, and you don't want to ever be like that to anyone else. Now, like I just said, you ask the teacher what you should study. She tells you back what you should study. You go back and you study that. And then when it's time to get into another relationship, right? You're like, yeah, I got this. I got this. I'm healed. I'm happy. I know how to love myself. I know how to treat other people. So then when you get to the next relationship, you straight. And it's not, I'm not saying it's gonna be an easy ride with your relationship, but it's definitely gonna be more smoother than what you were in before, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. Like, I'm trying to give an example. I hope what I just said makes sense, okay? I hope that makes sense. But just learn how to heal. Take the things that you want to take, whether that's learning how to love yourself, heal, start being happy, start doing things on your own, and kind of like just heal. But just be happy. Like, it's not easy, but just be happy, okay? You gotta heal and you gotta let go. And also, healing from relationships, you cannot heal in the place that hurt you. You cannot heal. Let me repeat that again. You cannot heal in the same place you started being broken at, and you started losing these things, losing this, losing self-respect. You cannot heal in that same place. You cannot heal in that same environment. Just like if a flower was to die, right? If a flower was to die, now you're like, oh, did I not water the plant enough? What am I not doing? Or is it the environment? Sometimes it is going to be the environment. Not all flowers can bloom in the same environment where the other flowers are blooming. Sometimes you have to remove yourself in order to bloom. Clock it. You have to remove yourself in order to bloom, okay? You cannot. Let me repeat it again for the people in the back, because I know some of y'all probably not listening, okay? You cannot heal in the same place where you're not growing at. You can't heal in the same place that you're sad at. You cannot heal. Simple, just like that. Manifestation is very key. Your mouth has a lot of power. Your tongue has a lot of power. I don't think that y'all know that. But it even says in the Bible. I can't think of the Bible verse straight off my head, but I just know it's in the Bible. Your tongue has a lot of power. If you want to be the biggest YouTuber, speak it. Speak it. Imagine you being one of the biggest YouTubers and have one of the biggest YouTube platforms there is. Just imagine it and speak it. Say, I am. For example, I'm going to say, let's see what I want to do. Okay, I am going to be one of the most successful teenage content creators. I'm gonna be it, and I have to speak it. And also, manifestation could be writing it down. When you write stuff down and you could visually see it, it's easier to tell your brain you're going to get there. But in order to get there, you have to manifest it. If you want a Benz, you gotta imagine yourself just having that Benz. You have to very much manifest it. You can't just think, oh, I'ma just get it. You know, manifest it. And when you're manifesting, don't always tell people your plans on what you're manifesting, because people around you, just because they think or just because you think Let me rephrase that. Just because you think they're your friend, your family, does not always mean they want what you're manifesting for yourself to happen. They will prey on your downfall. They will prey on things that you think they will never do, because that is supposed to be your family or your friend or anybody, okay? What you manifest should be between you and the Lord. Speak it. Write it down. Visualize it. And I promise you, manifestation is real. And a lot of people have shown that several times, okay? Several times, okay? I'm telling you, manifestation. Don't overthink, y'all. Especially if you're in a relationship. But don't overthink anything, for real, for real. If it is meant to happen, it will happen. Okay? If you were trying to unlock a door, let's just say this, and you scared that you're not going to be able to unlock the door, you scared, you overthinking, like, oh my gosh, what's behind that door? Why am I trying to unlock the door so bad? You can't overthink. Sometimes, like say for instance, you're overthinking, I don't really know. Just don't overthink, okay? I shouldn't have to really, I just feel like don't overthink. Sometimes overthinking in your brain can sometimes mess up something good for you. Whether that's friendships, your job, relationships, anything like that. Don't overthink your grades. You gonna get there, okay? Peace and motivation. For me, for peace, I'ma just say, stay away from the things that bring you anger. Stay away from the things that don't bring you any type of, happiness. Just stay away from them. Just protect your peace at all costs. Protect what you have going on at all costs. Motivation. I saw this one dude on Instagram. It was a long time ago. It was like a couple months ago. And he posted something, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to put it in my own words, okay? It was basically saying, like, on them days where you feel like giving up, or you feel like it's not going to work, or you have no motivation, always tell yourself and always remember on why you started. Whether that's you trying to help your mom out, so you go get a job, but you lose motivation, you're not going to work for real, but you always have to tell yourself, remember that motivation, remember why you started, okay? That should be your motivation. Remember why you started something, okay? Or why you want to start something. If you want to start YouTube and you have no motivation, or if you want to start your own business and you have no motivation, tell yourself, I need to do this. Or try and figure something out, pull certain things out to motivate you. Look at other people. Look at certain content creators. Look at certain people who have their own businesses. If you want to become a rapper, you have to have motivation. Look at, listen to other people's music that motivates you, that makes you want to do what you want to do, okay? You have to self-advocate for yourself and try and find ways that are going to motivate you, And once you find that motivation and that adrenaline that keeps you pushing, just keeps you, stick with it. And always remember what, steps for achieving goals. The same thing I just said. Always remember why you started, okay? Try and do certain, I don't really know, steps for achieving goals. Work towards it. Work hard. It takes time and dedication to work to where you want to get. It's not going to be easy. Keep God in your life. Pray about it, and grind until you get to where you want to get. And even when you get to where you want to get, and even when you do achieve those goals, keep going. You don't just stop right there. No, you keep going. You keep on going, and you keep on going until there's nothing else to give. Control your emotions. This is a big topic for me, because sometimes in my past, I used to have the worst anger. And at times I would react in that moment, or I would say things in that moment, or I would do things in that moment because of how I felt, and I couldn't control my emotions because I was too small-minded. I was too little-minded. My mind wasn't big enough at that time, okay? I wasn't thinking clearly enough. Control your emotions, first of all. And control yourself. Have self-control. And once you master self-control and controlling your emotions, I promise you, you will ace that area in self-control and controlling your emotions. I promise. Just do things, Like if you get mad, or if you're mad at someone, if you're mad at a friend or something, instead of cussing them out or telling them off about themselves, think. Think about it for about 30 minutes or 15, 10, 5 minutes before you react. When you react, you already reacted. There's nothing you can do about it because you already reacted. And then now, a day later, now you're thinking back, why would I even do that? Why would I say that? Why would I punch that person? Why would I try and fight that person? Why would I even do that? You don't want to do things that, yeah. How to let go. Letting go does not always mean that you want to. Sometimes you have to let go of things because it's bigger things that you could be holding on to. I remember, let's say for instance, I don't really know. Let's say, I'm gonna just give you guys an example. If you're with someone, if you're with a boy or something, and you're so like, he's not treating me right, but I love him. He's not treating me right, but I love him. And you can't let go, but God is trying to make you let go of him because he has a greater guy in store for you. He has a greater guy in store for you, but you're so blindsided of what's in front of you. You're so scared of what's going to be after him. You don't want to let go. Let go. And give your worries and whatever you're worried about and why you can't let go, give it to God. I promise you. And I promise, once you give it to God, it's going to be like a relief off of you. It's going to feel like a bag was snatched away from you. It's going to feel like what was holding you down and what wasn't letting you go is now ripped off of you. Give your worries and pain to God. Give whatever you're holding on to, give that to God. You can't, this is another thing for relationships. You cannot make someone want to do right by you. If they don't want to do right by you, then they're not going to do right by you. If they want to be with 10 other girls, they're going to be with 10 other girls. If they want to be with 10 other guys, they're going to be with 10 other guys. Okay? You can't control what people want. If that's what they see and if that's what they want, then that's what. But you can't make nobody want to do right by you. If they don't want to do right by you, take them like this. Imagine them, right? Take them like that and just throw them. They ain't no good for you anyway. So what you better not go run back to them after you let them go. Let them go. People are going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. So let them go. They're missing out. You're not missing out because you already know that they don't want no good. So let them go. Let them miss out on what you're doing. Let them miss out on you. Because I promise you, as soon as you let go and as soon as they start realizing what they lost, they will be back. Protect your image at all costs. Protect it, protect it, protect it, protect it. And I mean that. Protect it. You don't ever, and I mean ever, want to be seen as that girl who has nothing going for herself. Or, you just don't want to be seen as that person who just has nothing going for themselves. Or, and also, protecting your image at all costs also means don't let nobody record you when you doing anything with them. Don't with forever. Keisha, dumb self. Don't be like Keisha. Don't. Protect your image because she was dumb for even letting him record her. Don't be like Keisha, okay? Don't let Christian do what he did. Don't let no Christian do you like Keisha, okay? Don't do that. Leave him alone, okay? Protect your image because your image is what matters, okay? You cannot, no. And you don't want to be this rude person either. Be nice. Be nice. Because it's like when people paint a picture of you, that paint is already put on that board. People is painting a picture of you, and once it's done, it's done. Once your picture is painted, it's painted. Okay? It's no coming back from your picture already being painted. It's just your job to try and make sure your picture looks like the best picture they ever painted before. Okay? Now, it's not going to be perfect because there's no such thing. But make sure that when people paint a picture of you, they're not making it look bad. Okay? Let's just say that. And if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. Drama, stay out of drama. It's not worth it. You don't gain no respect. You don't gain no money. You don't gain no coolness. You don't gain nothing from that. You don't gain no points. You don't gain nothing. You don't gain nothing at all. So just stay out of drama. Drama's not cute. Drama's are nothing. Stay out the way. Stay out of drama. Change. It's nothing wrong with change. Okay, it's nothing wrong with change. Sometimes change is good, but sometimes change can also be bad. If you were this good person and you let what you went through change you into this bad person, then that's where you messed up at. Because what you went through doesn't define you, but how you came out of it does. It definitely does. Let's give an example. If I went through something traumatizing, right? And I think, oh my gosh, that defines me. I'm just such a, I don't know. I'm just so, I don't even know how to explain it. Don't let what you went through define you, though. Because what you went through is not defining you. It is helping you become the person you are when you change. You changing for a reason. And you coming out of that place for a reason. Don't let what you went through define you. Change is good, but change can also be bad. Do not. If you were this good person, do not. Let me repeat it again. Do not let what you go through or anything change you into being this bad person. Be the good person that you want to be. Be the good person who inspires. If someone inspires you and they're just this really good person, now everybody has their bads. Nobody is perfect. And if anybody ever tries to tell you that they're so perfect, then they're lying. They are lying. They are lying. They're lying. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with change. Change, let go, and just do what's best for you and change into that amazing person that you always wanted to be. The bare minimum. Bare minimum can also be for friends, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, anything like that. If your friend is treating you like some random and they're not treating you good, I don't care. People try and make it seem like friendships are still not relationships. Friendships are still relationships. How you treat your friends is weird. Like, if you treat your friends weirdly or you treat your friends some type of way, yes, you're weird. You are so weird. Because nobody deserves to be treated, and they're supposed to be your friend. You gave them that title of being your friend. You're supposed to treat them like a friend. A friend is uplifting them. A friend is being there for them when they're at their lowest. A friend is being that shoulder to cry on when they have no one else. You don't necessarily know what anyone's going through. You don't know anybody's story, but you can also always try and help that person no matter what. So be that friend who's kind and there for their friend no matter what, through thick and thin. Okay? Be there for your friend. Treat your friends right. Because bare minimum and just treating your friend like an outcast is not okay. With relationships too. Treat your significant other, give them more than a bare minimum. Okay, how I see the bare minimum, and I don't care what nobody say, how I see the bare minimum is someone who, like, I don't even know, like, the bare minimum is nothing. Bare minimum is nothing. And if they're stopping at the bare minimum and they're not going beyond and past the bare minimum, they don't want you. And it's probably not even that they don't want you, they just don't know how to give them the bare minimum. But try and give people the more, like, bare minimum. Like, give more than the bare minimum, because bare minimum is not enough, and it's not enough, especially not nowadays, to keep anybody around. Especially if they know their self-worth. Because if you know that you're worth more than the bare minimum, you definitely gonna run away. Also, if someone is just giving you the bare minimum, run away. It's not walk away. It's not jog away. I'm talking about sprint. Sprint like your life depending on it. Run away from them. Because what are you doing settling for the bare minimum? That's kind of my advice for, all of this and stuff. I hope this video wasn't too long, but I definitely do hope you guys enjoyed the little advice that I did give to you guys. Like, I definitely hope you guys enjoyed. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to share this to your daddy, your mama, your cousin, your auntie, anybody. Make sure you share, please. And make sure you subscribe, y'all. Did I miss that? Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment below and tell me if you enjoyed this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time.